Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Brian, and today I'm talking Love Island All-Stars, Series 2, Episode 8. Kind of a low-key episode. We do have two new bombshells, so that is a good thing, but I don't really think that much happened, honestly. Like, if it didn't involve the bombshells, it really wasn't that interesting to me. Tina explains to Luca why she, like, justifies her decision on picking Scott over him. He kind of just seems like a sad little puppy at this point. If Grace doesn't pick him, so Grace is one of the bombshells. If she doesn't pick him, I don't know what he's gonna do. He should honestly just go home because he's like a wet mop. He's just there. He's not really. He's just kind of moping around, and yeah, he's kind of boring, honestly, so far in the season. So we have our two bombshells. I said just say Grace. She's from Series 11. She's a was bombshell then. Now she's bombshell now. She probably is gonna garner some attention, probably from like Casey, like I just said, Luca, maybe somebody else. We don't know what she's gonna do. She was with, like everyone remembers, she was with Joey Essex, and then like they knew each other outside, and then like they I guess she was like giving him a hard time and stuff like that during it, which was warranted because he sucked on his season. But and she comes in with Ron, who is from Series 9, and this is the same series as Casey, so him and Casey are friends. He's ready to shake things up. And he kind of already just like right off the bat, he when he's talking has my conversation with Elma. I know I'm bouncing around a little bit, but he brings up like, "Hey, I think you were just a little too like wifed up. You seemed wifed up when you were talking about Ronnie kissing Kaz like right away." And just kind of giving her a hard time about it. And they play a game later, and he brings it up again for her. So we'll see how that if that ages well, and if he's gonna start getting on people's nerves or not. Grace pulls Casey immediately. Gabby already shook by this. Gabby's kind of getting on my nerves too. Like I just well, I don't know what is she worried? Like it's these people have been on Love Island before. I don't understand how they're so blown away at the concept of what happens when bombshells come in and they're gonna talk to somebody. Like even just because you guys know each other doesn't mean like or you know of them, and it doesn't mean they're just gonna respect everything. It's still Love Island at the end of the day. It's just crazy to me. So Grace, like I say, pulled Casey immediately and Ron pulled Kaz immediately coming in. Um, Grace and Luca also knew each other before Love Island. uh I don't know if this is before maybe she came on Love Island or maybe like because I know he's a couple like they're not obviously coming in on from the same series. So I don't know if it was like they knew each other pre his stint on Love Island because he's an older veteran or an alum. They didn't really get into that, but that's kind of how I took it is that they knew each other before he was even on the show, but I could be wrong. The episode really at the end, kind of, and this is where we end. They play like this game of like it's like like they handed out like Sweet 16 looking sashes and it says like troublemaker, vanilla, predictable, things like that. And some of the notable ones I think is Scott gets vanilla. And I think that's one. He's kind of blah and he's already just getting on my nerves a little bit. Ronnie gets predictable, and I think Grace gave this one to Ronnie, and the reason she gave it to him is because he's basically having the same deja vu situation that he had when he was on the show before, like in a love triangle. And obviously he's gonna try to justify it. Elma Elma gets the extra sash, and this is from Ron, like I just mentioned earlier, that he keeps bringing it up. She just defends herself again. It's just these games are here to spark some drama. We don't. It looks like at the preview for tomorrow there might be some drama from this at the end. I wonder if there's a few more that get handed out. Luca gets friend zoned by Olivia, so she's still like garnering, I guess, like some hate, like some annoyance from him, like not wanting to pursue a relationship or anything with her. So just something to think about. Again, these people are attention seeking, TV hungry, and they're petty. So it's just we'll see if anything comes with it. Hopefully, something good happens. Like to see like they didn't really say anything about what the bombshells are going to do about stealing somebody or like, couple up with anybody like that. So I have to see how maybe we'll get some more information about that tomorrow. But so I think our next episode will probably be episode 9 for this for LaBelle All Stars. So I think because Barstool is done. So, but let us know any show suggestions. Appreciate everyone for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a good night. Peace.